There we go. Hello. Um. Oh, it's telling me again that I don't have audio on. It's crap. So here I am sitting in my comfy, lovely living room. This couch scoots underneath the cabinet. This is my knitting. I've taken up knitting again. I'm trying to figure out the basics. I'm trying to do something on circular needles. And I can't quite figure it out. Never mind. Anyway, you can see that I've been putting some artwork up. That's a weird clown painting that I got at the Salvation Army for $10. Falcon hates it with a loathing passion that cannot be compared. But I'm not going to say I love it, because this is my girl right here. I love that. That's an original Eden painting. But the little clown painting was just kind of quirky and weird and funny. And I'm doing a very informal, very casual grouping of artwork on that wall. Some of it is legitimate art, and some of it's stuff I've done, and some of it's just stuff I've found at thrift stores, by God. And I think it's kind of fun. I am eventually going to hang a curtain from, and I can't reach, there we go, right along here, spanning this whole width. So I can separate my kitchen and my living room, and I can put some of my big heavy-duty appliances like this, because I'm really short on counter space. I can run those along the kitchen side of the curtain and still have room to prepare meals. Got to use my space efficiently, and I don't want people looking at the backs of appliances in there. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and I can change it out, make my own simple little, just, curtains. Just with a hem, and you stick the rod through, and there you go. And I can change them out anytime I want, for holidays or seasons or just whatever. So I'm going to be doing that at some point. Don't really have curtains in any of the windows except for I have an old tablecloth that I hung up in the back door window, just because I don't want to see people. Don't want people seeing us exiting the bathroom nude or half nude or whatever. I like to be able to run around my house in my skivvies if I want to. Also helps block the porch light from coming in quite so strong. And then the extra room or spare room or whatever, guest room, a computer room, office. It's the everything room. I have some little simple black shears that I put up in there, just on a tension rod. It was some that I already had, and it's easy to put up. But I'm still bringing home more and more stuff from Mom's. Car doesn't hold very much, and sometimes she brings some things, but I don't really want her boxing stuff up and going through my things. She might, find stuff I don't want her to find. I'm not sure that I have anything objectionable there, but still, it's just a matter of privacy, So, okay, we went to, I'm going to fix this, by the way. I brought this up because I keep sitting down and cracking my head on this, and it makes me smell something that isn't real. It's just like a scent and a flavor in my mouth. And what is it that you smell when you hit your head? Corn. Falcon smells corn. Unfortunately, mine doesn't smell like corn. It's nasty. I'm real tired. I'm afraid I'm going to knock myself out. So let's scoot the couch out and put some things behind it to keep it from... We'll make for a little extra storage, too. We went Saturday night, I think it was. Was the gala Friday or Saturday? Huh? Was the gala Friday or Friday? Friday night, we were going to go do one of the Alzheimer's events. It's the big, huge gala they do in November, and they auction off these beautifully decorated Christmas trees. There's live music. There's extremely good, expensive dinner, and we volunteered them, and we get to enjoy the band and do a little dancing and dine and all of that, as well as being on our hooves, walking around helping people and doing whatever needs to be done. So it's a good trade-off, and we enjoy it. And we got If Autumn Ends and her husband RD to come and help as well this year, because I thought, it would be fun. The more people we have, the less work has to actually be done, and the more fun can be had. So we got to do that. It was cool. We had a lot of fun with them, and We ended up coming home with all kinds of stuff, including they had 2 open bars, and the packages of beer, the big flats of beer and water and sodas that had not been opened up could not be returned. No, the ones that had not been opened could be returned. And the opened ones were just kind of there for whatever. And so we ended up taking home a huge quantity of fancy beers and 4 bottles of wine and quite a bit of Coca-Cola and Dasani water, which is very exciting because we do love the Dasani. And we also managed somehow to get home, all 4 of us with loot that we had absconded with, into their little car. Everybody was carrying something on their lap except for Stacy, who was driving. But managed to come home with floral arrangements as well. I'll show you one of them. It was on my stovetop for days. This is Monday. It was on my stovetop for several days. But I decided maybe I would like to use my stove for something. So I've moved it into the living room. It's kind of pitiful because my living room is such a junk pile right now. So, it doesn't have a very good environment. And I added some stuff to it and trying to consolidate so I can finally have some room in my kitchen for something like flowers. My fridge. I have to show you photos that I took of my fridge. There it is. Sticks and all. Those are little, I think they're little orchids. They're purple and sort of a blue and purple variegated. They're lovely. And there's Fidget. Fidget! Fidget! The tail of acknowledgement. Anyway, I want to get another one of those bookcases to go there. We don't ever use that window, so I'm going to put it there and I'm going to put my movies and my CDs in it. That will be nice. A lot of those boxes are stuff to go to a dumpster. Most of them are. And there's my foot. And there's my rug. And my ottoman. And that's pretty much it. It's not a huge living room, but I think it's just about right for us. And there's the Sonic cup that I keep reusing. It's got iced tea that I brewed myself in it. I feel a little guilty about using the styrofoam just because it's not ecologically sound. Although, there for a while back at my mom's, we were recycling them. So, we also came home with tons of chocolate. There's a big table with free chocolate, all kinds of chocolate, candies and stuff. And my dad took home the rest of what was left over and told me that, he says very secretively, if you come over to my house, I'll divvy it up with you. We haven't done that yet, but perhaps there'll be a little something left over. So, and I don't know, can I show you the other flowers? They are, I don't know if you can see them way off in the distance. They are white lilies, white tulips. Oh, there's some roses. And there were also white hydrangeas in with them, but the hydrangeas just were not doing well, so I put it on one of my vintage vases. And we're going to play with the florist foam that's left over because we like to mush it. I don't know what I'm going to do with the moss. I might be able to just put it outside, and I don't know what kind of environment moss grows in except for a wet environment. Whee. Yeah, I'll show you more as I actually get some things going. I've got some paper here that I'm thinking about putting in the bathroom, halfway up the walls, or I don't know. It's neat. It's black and kind of a metallic, almost a pewter, sort of a stripe. There's not a whole lot of it though. It's just like 4.5 feet long. That's all. But I've got another tube of it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'll figure something out. Anyway, bye guys.